my YouTube channel Programs Made Simple. So in today's video, we are going to study the program WAP to input a number and check if it's a Niven number or not using while loop. So firstly, we should know what is a Niven number. A Niven number is any number which is divisible by the sum of its own digits. Okay, so for example, taking number 18, the sum of its digits are 1 plus 8, which is equal to 9. Okay, so now we are going to check if the number entered is divisible by the sum of its own digits. So as we know that 18 is divisible by 9, we can say that the number 18 is a Niven number. Okay, now we are going to use the same process in the program. We can take any class name. For example, I have taken class ABC. In void main, you have to write integer n as the question is asking the user to input a number. Okay, now integer s is equal to 0. Over here we have taken an integer s to count the sum. Okay, to calculate the sum of the digits. D for extracting the number, and number is equal to n for checking later if the number is divisible by the sum of its digits or not. Okay, now while loop, n should not be equal to 0. This means that the program will stop running as soon as the value of n reaches 0 in the program. Okay, d is equal to n modulus 10. So now we will start the extraction of the digits of the number. So if the number was 18, we are going to extract its last digit by getting out the remainder with a modulus sign, as you already might be knowing that the sign of a modulus gives us the remainder, whereas the sign of a divisor gives us the question. So over here we want the modulus, so the remainder is 8. Okay, now s is equal to s plus d. S was 0 in the starting, so 0 plus d, which is equal to 8. We are going to get the final value of s to be 8. Okay, now n is equal to n divided by 10. Now we are going to remove the last digit by taking out the quotient. So 18 divided by 10, we are going to get the quotient 1. Okay, now coming back again to this step, d is equal to n modulus 10. D is now 1. Now we are going to take out the last digit for the extraction. So we are going to take out the remainder, and the remainder will be 1. Okay, now s is equal to s plus d. S was 8 plus d, which is 1. We are going to get the final value of s to be 9. Okay, now the number was 1, and if we are going to remove it by dividing it by 10, as we are going to get the quotient, so the quotient will be 0. So now the value of n is 0 over here, so the program will stop over here only. Okay, now we are going to check the condition. If number is completely divisible by s, we can say that the number is a Niven number. So number was the number entered, which is the copy of n, so it is 18 modulus s. S is the final value of s is 9, so we are going to write 9 over here. Now if the answer is 0, which is in this case, we can say that the number entered is a Niven number. If this condition would have not been true, we would have said that the number is not a Niven number.